Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Zach.
And welcome to our channel. We normally do Disney content on this channel. However,
this is a bit of a departure.
We're on the Ovation of the Seas for a 7-day Alaskan cruise, so we decided to do some cruise vlogging. So if you enjoy it, I hope you stick around. If you like the video, make sure you hit a thumbs up. Click on subscribe if you want to see some great Disney content, which is what we normally do.
If you have comments, questions,
whatever,
leave them down below
in the comments. We'd love to talk to you. Anyway, without further ado, good morning. Welcome to day 4 of our Alaskan trip on the Ovation of the Seas.
Sorry I didn't say goodnight last night. I was very tired and I fell asleep.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's also the time change will really mess with you. We are here. We're docked in Skagway, Alaska. The ship has not yet started letting people off or anything like that. It's about 7 a.m. in the morning. We're gonna head to Windjammers to try to get just a little bit of food, and then we're gonna come back here and record our podcast, our Disney podcast that we do every week. And get that out of the way so that we can go into our shore excursion today, which is going to be a gold rush thing.
Panning for gold, which I don't really care about.
Watching mushing.
And playing with puppies.
Zach's very excited about the puppies. It's gorgeous here. This is the second time we're on the port side of the ship. So this is the second time that we are actually facing out towards the mountain range instead of looking at the gangplanks and stuff like that. So we have a gorgeous view outside of our room.
Well, you're saying all that, but the people watching can't see what we see.
I'm presumably putting clips of that right over the top of me saying that. That's how video editing works. Anyway.
Well, I thought you were just gonna pan the camera.
I'll do that later when I can set a tripod up and do it steadily. Anyway, that's what we're going to get ready to do and head on about our day. Join us, shall you? Okay, we have exited the vehicle and we are heading down to the end of the pier because I did not follow instructions and use the correct gangway to get off the ship. But we're gonna go meet our tour group and head off to our excursion for the day. Today we remembered to bring sunscreen and a hat, so I think we're good. Was there one other thing we were supposed to remember to bring?
Well, it's too late now.
That'll be our tip for tomorrow. Anyway, let's go see some Yukon gold mining.
And puppies.
And gold mining.
Mostly puppies.
Probably my favorite thing though was orange chicken that my friend's mom made. Wish I had more of that out there. We vacuum seal all that though. It's frozen, hot water, thawed out. Some of these checkpoints have microwaves, which is awesome, but usually just pop it in the cooker, good to go kind of thing. But back to the dogs though, once they've had their massage, they've had their meals, I do have a few more things left for them. One of which, there we go, is their dog coats. So our dogs, they'll rest in these coats, but they can also run in them as well out on the trail. And the final thing I have for them is their dog blankets right here. So I'll get these out, get them all nice and tucked in for their rest. So here comes Apollo coming in the chute right now, our subject leader. Who's that?
Hi.
So guys, welcome. So these are the dogs we have here with us today. Again, we're our finishers. You might see your dogs behind me watching a puppy time. It's a very relaxed, non-competitive schedule. We're just going out there just for the experience. And just show that, hey.
So here she comes.
I'm sorry.
Let's give him a hand for a nice one.
So these puppies, they just turned a week old today. So their eyes are still closed, ears are still closed. They'll open up their eyes and ears about 2 weeks old or so. Calmer, more relaxed.
grow up to be a big little thing, aren't you?
Yeah, that's pretty more, aren't you?
He's just a little baby right now. I've never really seen him.
What do you have, Zach?
I wanted a puppy, but I can't get one. So this is as close as I'll get.
Aww. Look, it loves you. The puppy loves you. So we came here on our little puppy tour. We saw some mushing dogs. And then we saw some little 1-week-old puppies that we got to pet.
Like little jelly beans.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They were very cute. And then they took us on a tour of the how the gold mining stuff worked, which was a bit tedious. I'm just gonna throw that in there. It was a bit tedious, but it was fun. And then we got to pan for some gold. How much did you get, Zach?
None.
Aw.
I mean, there was probably some in there, but
I ended up getting 1.9 grams, which was roughly $21.92. Adam, what did you get, Adam?
1.3 grams.
1.3 grams, which he said $15. They don't actually buy it here. They offer to charge you to display it, and it would have been more than $22 for me to buy. So I just kept what I had. And I'll, in 50 years, it'll be worth more than $22. Anyway, so I think that's it. I think we're wrapped up here. We're going to be getting back on a bus, heading back to the ship. And
might wander around downtown Skagway.
I don't know how much time. Remember, all aboard is at 4:30 today.
Oh.
Yeah, so we may not have too much time to. I've been to Skagway before, and it's very tiny, so there's not much to walk around. And then this evening we got the Pixels Cabaret thing in 270, and then we're going to our second specialty restaurant, which is called Wonderland, which is a restaurant themed after Alice in Wonderland. So I'll try to get some shots in there, although it's the same LED light problem where it causes flickers, so we'll try to work around that. So let's go back into town. So we stopped by the concierge lounge, which is our routine, and there's people here.
Right.
I thought this was our room.
Yesterday, we said there's never anybody in there. We walked in, and there's 10,000 people in here.
Suddenly, like a tour bus pulled up, and look at that, it's Grizz. It's Grizz bringing us drinks. Yeah. So I don't know, what's with all the people? We usually have this place to ourselves. What's with everybody being here?
Because you have been saying that it's a nice place, so everybody's coming now here.
Right? It's our fault.
Later that same evening.
When did we last leave you guys?
We had just finished our excursion of...
Oh, we were in the concierge lounge. Yes, you guys got to hear from Grizz. So we went to see the Pixels Cabaret show, which is in the back theater of the ship, which is called 270, and it is called that because it has floor-to-ceiling windows on the aft of the ship that go 270 degrees around the room. However,
didn't know that.
When they are in show mode, there's screens that come down to cover those windows, and then there's HD projectors that project onto those screens, coupled with stage elements that rise and fall, and this lots of lighting, and it's a very cool venue. And the show that we saw here on the ship is called Pixels Cabaret. What did you think of Pixels Cabaret?
It was very good. Mm-hmm. It was very entertaining. A little bit like a Cirque du Soleil show with additional vocals.
Yeah.
There was some aerial stuff that was very technically impressive.
Mm-hmm.
The dancers were all very good.
They were.
I have to ding it a little bit because the main performer and both her backup singers couldn't find the notes they were supposed to be carrying in the bucket, and then just decided to walk off without them.
Yeah.
But overall it was fun and different from what we've seen so far in terms of entertainment on the ship.
Mm-hmm. I really liked the show. I was not as upset about the vocals, and they were not wildly out of tune.
I guess it's because I hear Cabaret and I think, these big showy numbers and showy vocals. Looks like I'm giving you rabbit ears.
It's the dancers, God bless them, for 45 minutes were doing P90X style aerobics. I don't know how anyone could survive doing 45 minutes of the acrobatics that they were doing on stage.
Without literally dying.
Yeah, exactly. I would literally die. Really cool show. Definitely, if you're taking this cruise, make sure that you see it. It is the one show here that does require a reservation. It is performed multiple times during the cruise, so it's not. And the 270 venue is a 2-story venue. There's plenty of seating. My one piece of advice for seeing it would be to sit back or up. So either sit on the 6th floor balcony area or sit in the back section of the 5th floor, not in the stadium seating right next to the stage, because there is so much going on, and they do utilize the entire 270 degrees of the screens as part of the show. So I feel like sitting back gives you way more perspective of and you get to see it. It's people pop up out of the floor and go back down, and there's stage element. Like I said, it's a really cool show. So we saw that. I feel like I'm saying an awful lot. Sorry about that. That's just an aside. After we did that, though, we were right at our dinner reservation, and the cruise directors popped up and then started talking, so we left because we were already late.
We left in the middle of the cruise director's spiel. He's going to remember that.
Whatever. He's as cruise directors go, I'm very ambivalent about him. He neither thrills me nor disgusts me. Whatever. He's a guy. What is he, Scottish? Yeah. Anyway, we left and we went to Wonderland. Now this is our second specialty restaurant that we have eaten at here on the ship. The first one was a steakhouse. This one is a molecular gastronomy restaurant themed after Alice in Wonderland. So everything inside the restaurant is very the chairs are a very weird shape and it's very whimsical. Would you say the decor in there is very, very whimsical, and the food is very whimsical. It kind of follows along that whole Alice in Wonderland theme of
mushrooms and Cheshire cats,
but nothing is as it seems, right? It's like the food is, they have tomato water with a thing in it. These are the appetizers. Zach was not a fan of that one.
No.
And there's just different. Zach is not an adventurous eater, so I feel like this is his least favorite meal that we've had on the ship.
In terms of the way the food, the choices of food, no, but compared to the steakhouse, I actually enjoyed it more.
Okay. 3 desserts are offered. They bring you all 3 desserts. The one that everybody oohs and ahs about is the chocolate sphere that they pour a really hot caramel sauce over, which then melts the sphere, and inside of it is salted caramel ice cream with peanut butter and caramel and chocolate. I'm not a huge fan of chocolate, so I did not.
Adam and I split that one mostly.
There were some magic mushrooms, which was a meringue based on the mushrooms, and then the tops of each of the mushrooms were different flavors. There was like a strawberry one there was a pistachio one. I really like that a lot. It was also served with a mango vanilla sorbet, which was very good.
Very good, very, very, very tart, very good.
And then the final dessert was a forbidden apple, which had like a crushed apple pie crust, graham cracker-ish kind of crust. I know that Auntie Scott, who is a regular viewer of ours, is screaming at me saying, Daniel, apple pies don't have graham cracker crust. I know that, but go with me here. It was a crumbled crust that this apple, which was actually a current mousse.
It was a black currant
Black
mousse or something.
with some other fillings inside of it. It was very good, and it came with a vanilla yogurt ice cream, which was really good. Or frozen vanilla yogurt, whatever you. I know it's not ice cream. It's like anyway. We're currently back in the suite right now. We're cruising to Sitka tomorrow, so we're just kind of zipping along here. I know we keep trying to film out on the balcony so you can see the background as we're doing this here, but the backlighting situation, you just
bad.
You would just be seeing the silhouettes of us talking to you. So I will throw some of the scenery,
Some B-roll.
yeah, that we have here while we're doing this. Adam's coming down in a little bit. We're going to record our daily level 13 piece that we record for our podcast about the cruise. So a little 10-minute deal that we do every day. So he's going to be coming down here to do that in a little bit. And I think we're done. There's actually no bands playing tonight at all. The only entertainment happening tonight is a DJ in the music hall, and the casino's open. But no, there's no bands playing. There's no jazz bands playing. It's like I'm kind of bummed because tonight was like going, oh well, neither Adam nor Zach want to do anything. I'll just go watch a band or watch a piano player or something. None of that happening tonight. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I guess I will
Figure something out.
I will go to the casino and
we'll
visit my good friend Underdog at the slot machine.
Yes.
Yeah.
We won't speak of what happened the last time.
I tried one of the table games and lost horribly, but the Underdog slot machine treated me all right, and you get to hear the Underdog theme, which is great, right? Speed of lightning, roar of... Anyway, nobody cares. There's people now Googling who Underdog is.
Yes.
Just so you know. All right. So, go ahead.
That's it.
Yeah, any other final thoughts on day 4? The excursion, I think we've already talked to you about.
I have no final thoughts.
I
think we've given all our thoughts at this point.
I'm looking out the window. I see the Celebrity Solstice is heading to Skagway because it's going in the opposite direction from us. We left Seattle with them, so hi, Celebrity Solstice. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow then.